Sinner survives. Djokovic, sizzles, and Wawrinka bows out. Jannik Sinner battled back from the brink of a cramp-induced breakdown to keep his Australian Open title defence alive after extreme heat halted play on outdoor courts at Melbourne Park, but Novak Djokovic escaped the furnace to forge ahead. Iga Swiatek continued to misfire in her hunt for a maiden Melbourne Park crown and a career Grand Slam. The second seed singed in her 6-1-1 to 6-6-1 win over Russian Anna Kalinskaya to reach the fourth round on Saturday. Local favourite Madison Inglis path was much easier after her opponent and twice Australian Open champion Naomi Osaka pulled out with an abdominal injury. Second seed Sinner provided the early drama, as the Italian dropped his first set since October against inspired American Elliot Spitzeri and was a limping wreck under a blazing sun at Rod Laver Arena. Italy's Jannik Sinner said he was lucky to finish the last two sets under the roof at Rod Laver Arena, after cramp affected his legs then arms in a scorching day in Melbourne. Photo, Reuters. The match swung in his favor when the tournament invoked its extreme heat policy, allowing the stadium's roof to shut and Sinner to rally for a dramatic 4-6-6 to 3-6 to 4-6 to 4 win. The Italian said he was lucky to finish the last two sets under the roof, after cramp affected first his legs and then his arms. Tennis is a mental game. I just tried to play as calm as possible, he said before cutting short his on-court chat. A trio of Italian men reached the fourth round at Melbourne Park for the first time, as Lorenzo Musetti beat Tomas Macaque 5-7-6 to 4-6 to 2-5 to 7-6 2 and Luciano Darderi got past Karen Khachanov 7-6, 5, 3-6-6 to 3-6 4. Djokovic opened the evening session on Rod Laver Arena in much better conditions, the Serb defeating dangerous Dutchman Botic van de Zandschulp 6-3-6 to 4-7-6, 4, to continue his hunt for a record 25th Grand Slam title. With his 102nd match win at Melbourne, he equaled six-times champion Roger Federer's record at the major and also became the first player to secure 400 match victories at Grand Slams. It's been a great start to the tournament, said Djokovic, who next takes on young gun Jakub Mensik. Things can change and I'm not getting ahead of myself. Outdoor matches halted in the heat. The heat shutdown earlier halted outdoor matches for most of the afternoon, but those on the main show courts continued after the roofs were shut. With the temperature forecast to hit a scorching 40 degrees Celsius, the action started an hour earlier than usual to take advantage of cooler morning conditions. Americans Madison Keys and Jessica Pegula capitalized on their early starts, beating Czech Karolina Pliskova 6-3, 6-3 and Russian Oksana Selekhmateva 6-3, 6-2, respectively, to set up a last 16 clash against each other. Holder Keys, the 9th seed, and 6th seed Pegula are Florida-based and had little fear of the heat. 4th seed Amanda Anisimova soon followed the duo into the fourth round with a 6-1, 6-4 victory over fellow American Peyton Stearns in the second match at Margaret Court Arena. I hated training in the summer, Anisimova said. But you know what? At least it paid off a little bit. It's great to be playing out here even when it's so hot, it's nice to have a challenge. While the Americans soared, Elise Mertens, Elena Rybakina and Wang Xinyu all flew under the radar to progress. Stars and stripes. 5th seed Musetti and Czech Macaque might have begged to differ as the duo slogged it out for 4 hours and 27 minutes at John Cain Arena before the Italian prevailed. On a day dominated by Americans, 8th seed Ben Shelton delivered another victory for the Stars and Stripes, beating Valentin Vacherot 6-4, 6-4, 7-6, 5. Shelton's win was held up at 4-4 in the tiebreak as Vacherot thought the American hit the ball after a double bounce. Shelton was handed the point after a video review that took so long even Vacherot was ready to concede it to get the match going again. A semi-finalist last year, Shelton was almost as happy as Sinner for the roof to be closed when he played at Margaret Court Arena. I don't think I could have finished this match without the roof. I don't think anyone could, he said. You all stay cool out there. Organizers warned fans to bring hats, slap on sunscreen and drink plenty of water, but many avoided the major altogether. The day's session attendance of 51,048 was some 10,000 short of Friday and even less than last year's corresponding session. Season campaigner Marin Cilic exited after a 6-4, 6-4, 3-6, 7-5 loss to 12th seed Casper Ruud.